Taylor, I think dating back to at least 1970, you set the record in the NBA today for 50th used starting lineup. When you hear stats like that, I know we talked about the active players one earlier, but how do you digest that, from your perspective?
It's a crazy stat, and move forward. I mean, hopefully this isn't the case next year.
And with that being said, these guys getting these opportunities. I know we talked about Jordan Goodwin the other day, but 19 boards. How does he do that from your perspective? Like, he's 6'3". Like, how does he get 19 boards?
It's his DNA. I mean, it's a will, it's a want, it's a knack for the ball. Obviously, we've unleashed our guards to go offensive rebound a whole lot more. He had 8, but he's got a knack on the defensive side too. He's got this toughness. I mean, he's been doing this pretty much his whole basketball career, dating back to even like in college at an elite level. So it's something you can't teach. It's kind of innate, and I'm just so happy that he's making his mark there because it's leading to second chance opportunities, kickouts, putbacks, whatever it is for him. Something that we emphasize as a team, and have a guy come in that's got that skill set and actually flourishing in it is pretty impressive.
Coach, obviously, you got one more road game tomorrow. How do you guys just, get ready for one last trip and just try to take care of business?
Yeah, I mean, I told the guys, good effort. Obviously, we didn't get the ball to bounce our way tonight. I thought we did a good job, throughout the game, especially in the first half. I mean, we were hitting floaters. Obviously, when Wembanyama's in there, that's probably one of the ways that you have to beat them is hitting those types of shots. We were missing opportunities, hitting threes. We started shooting more in the second half. Just couldn't get those to fall. And we were just kind of a little out of sorts, throughout the game. New guys playing different lineups and all that stuff. But they competed. Obviously, San Antonio went on a nice run in that third quarter. We didn't have much of a response. Fast breaks really hurt us on both sides. We didn't really get going with our fast break. They did a good job in the third quarter that created the separation. And now we just got to find our juice tomorrow. We're playing a really good Cavs team. Second night of a back-to-back. Hopefully we bounce back and play a little bit better.
Taylor, in the back. Just what are you looking for from a group like tonight? Obviously, you can't expect continuity. It's a lot of guys that weren't exactly in the plans to start the year. What are you looking for from these guys on a night-in, night-out basis?
Well, number one, it's the effort, how we compete every single night, and I think they definitely did that. I mean, obviously, we're going to have our mistakes every now and then, new guys coming in, getting more opportunity. Like, the great thing about this group, Jack White, for example, he literally just got here yesterday. We're hitting him with new things. He's trying to execute our offense, our defense, and then when we hit him with something to correct, he's trying to do it immediately in the game. These guys are responding. Xavier Simpson, like he's learning on the fly. Strive kick, see an open teammate. You need a crack in this rotation. These guys are willing and accepting to, get that coaching and try to, make the most of the opportunity. That's what it is. It's not just game to game. It's like within the game. So it's the effort first, but then also trying to just get up to speed on our standard and our system. One possession at a time. I think they're doing a great job of it.
And with G.G. Jackson in particular, like, how does he continue to take those similar strides that you were seeing, pretty much over the course of the last couple months, now that all the guys that he were playing with pretty much are out of the lineup now? Like, with him being around a different group, how does he continue to take those same strides offensively and defensively that you've been emphasizing?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to continue to just focus on, where he can make an impact. It starts with defense. Tomorrow night he's going to have a great challenge against a great Cavs backcourt. He's been getting so much learning and opportunity, in recent stretches with defensive matchups and execution. So that's the first and foremost thing. Obviously, he's going to have a higher usage rate, probably moving, tomorrow night and maybe beyond. Just finding chemistry. It's hard, but if he's just trying to make the simple play, and it doesn't matter if you're the handler, you're the screener, you're on the ball, you're off the ball as a spacer, just making the reads, and just trying to continue to develop in that. And I think he's done a great job of that. He's hard on himself for sure. He's like, man, I should have made that read. Maybe shouldn't have taken that shot. Should have made that shot. I love that he's got that care factor. So it's really just pouring into the care factor on defense and just making the right plays on the offensive side, whether it's score, pass, drive, set up a teammate, screen for a teammate, respace, whatever it is. All these things that we talk about, I think he's got ample opportunity these next 3 games.
And with him on the defensive end, you've been giving him those assignments, pretty much these top perimeter guys every night. Is that more of what you want him to be? Or, early in the season you kind of were challenging him defensively. Is that more of what you want him to be, or that's kind of what he's become as a defensive player?
Yeah, I think it's something that we're still evaluating. Obviously I think he's got so many tools. I wanted to challenge him, mentally, being locked in on game plans and player tendencies, and think he's done a great job with the discipline there. And then also just trying to stretch his game and see, is he just going to be a wing defender and, guarding 3s and 4s, bigger guys. He's guarding faster guys. He's guarding shooters. He's guarding downhill guys. I want to just see, what he's capable of, and he's showing great strides. And hopefully, we always talk about versatility on both sides of the floor. He can be a versatile defender that you can have trust in, executing multiple game plans against different types of players, especially the premier players in the league. Great. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.